you always have to be prepared to like duck if your mom threw a shoe at you. But anyway, yo, this is so traumatizing.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So today I will be sharing with you guys my experience growing up in an African home. Okay, without any further ado, I'm gonna get right straight into the video. From a young age, going to my classmates' houses, I realized that like with my white classmates, the way that they spoke to their mom was very different to the way I would speak to my mom. And like for me, it was such a shock. I was like, oh my gosh, like if I ever spoke to my mom in that manner, best believe I will be dead. Best believe I would not be here to be, you know, making this video. But yeah, so I guess it's a cultural thing. So for us Africans, yeah, we learn to respect our parents from a young age, and there's that clear distinction between parent and child, you know. Yeah, another thing, we are taught from a young age, at least in my home, I was taught from a young age that whenever you go out in the streets, we have to greet our elders, regardless of what they do. Like, you'll be the street cleaner, the bus driver, whatever, you're expected to greet them. So I remember a couple of times that I would not greet them, and if I did, I would not greet them like appropriately. My mom would tell me to go back, and she'd be like in front of the person, she'd be like, yo, what did you say? Good morning, what? It's uncle so and so. So yeah, from a young age, like we're taught that when we are dealing with people that are older than us, no matter what, if they're our family or not, you will always treat them as uncle and auntie and so on. Yeah, and another thing is recycling. Yo, even though we don't realize it, but like I feel like African people are so good in recycling, because like if you go to any African home, you will realize that like that we use from ice cream containers, from any other type of containers, we will reuse them. And like, so yeah, there's so many times that I went to the freezer to look for the ice cream that my mom bought like yesterday, and I'll be opening the ice cream container to find like beans, you know, frozen beans and all this type of thing. So like yeah, any type of container that we get and find, we will use them to keep some type of thing, like be it needles, be it food, anything. Yeah, another thing, the plastic bag that is full of other plastic bags. Like I'm pretty sure that every African home has that, like that plastic bag that is full of plastic bags inside. But yeah, so in the comment section below, tell me whether in your house you have one of those in your house. And yeah, and dating. Oh, when it came to dating, I knew that I was only allowed to date when I was 18 or older. The older the better. But yeah, and for me it was like, yo, I would get so like surprised that my friends like in high school would be like, oh my gosh, I went to Andrew came to my house and he slept over, and like my mom was fine with it. And I was like, I used to get so shocked, because like, yo, never in a million years would my mom let my boyfriend sleep over. Like I'm only 14 and my boyfriend is sleeping over. No. And yeah, and another thing, I wasn't even allowed to date when I was 14. So like, what am I doing with Andrew or whatever? But anyway, yes, yo, we were never allowed to eat in our bedrooms. I don't know about you guys, but I was never allowed to eat in my bedroom. Bedroom is sacred. The bedroom is for like sleeping and sleeping alone, not for like eating. So like I never grew up, I don't recall a time I ate in my bedroom. Like, well, now that I live alone, like I do eat in my bedroom, but yeah, my mom doesn't need to know that. But yeah, and another thing, before, my mom would not cook another meal until the food that she cooked the previous day was done, because like we're not wasting food. So we didn't have this thing of like wasting food and throwing away food. If you didn't finish, you guys are gonna eat it again until it's finished. And yeah, oh, and locking your bedroom. What is this foolishness? It's my house. My parents would be like, yo,
this is my house. Nobody's supposed to be locking the bedrooms. What are you guys hiding? But like,
yeah, so like I grew up not knowing what it is to like go lock your bedroom, or like,
oh, I need some privacy. No, that no.
Oh, punishments and getting beat. Honestly speaking, I didn't get like punished as in like have to do these funny things like sitting down with your hands stretched out, like sitting kneeling in on the rice and type of thing. All these things, no. I just remember every time I did something wrong, my parents would get beat, like, you know, the belt. And sometimes my parents will even make me choose the type of instrument that I want to get beat with, be it the belt, that there's a wooden stick, a slipper, like a hard shoe, sticks. But yeah, we in my house we stuck to like the wooden spoon, and sometimes mom would like be throwing things around, so like your
your ducking skills had to be on point, because like you had.
But anyway, but you don't see us going and shooting people and blowing up places because our parents beat us. But anyway, that's another story. Yeah, so like after getting beat, you'll be like, oh my gosh, planning to run away or planning to call the cops, the police. No, that was like, I remember once I threatened my mom, was like, yo, I'm gonna call the police. She was like, call the police, they're gonna take you and you're gonna be stuck in an orphanage or a foster home, and so many bad things are gonna happen to you. So like I knew that, like, and another thing, she would be like, yo, you want another reason to cry? I will give you another reason to cry. But like, yeah, so you knew like you're not gonna threaten your parents with the police. But anyway, yeah. And another thing, yo, you made sure whenever you were getting whooped that you cried, because like if you're not crying, it makes them more upset. Like it's really funny, because like they're hitting you and you're not crying, it's like, no, you have to cry. So even though it wasn't painful, you need to pretend that it was painful. Yeah. And another thing, chores. When it came to chores, we had allocated days. My brother and I, whatever, we had days. And I always found that like my brother would always escape. He would always find a way not to do his chores, like the things that he had to do. I always find my mom always used to be like,
if you as a woman doesn't want to wash the dishes, he is not expected to wash the dishes.
So you can see how sexist the Africans are. Like, I feel like most of our parents are very sexist, especially our moms. But anyway, yeah. So yes, guys, this is pretty much it. These were some of the things that I remember growing up, and I'm pretty sure that most of you guys will be able to relate to some of these experiences that I went through. And yeah, and thank you guys for taking your time to watch my video, and I will see you on the next one. And another thing, if you did enjoy my video, don't forget to thumbs up, because it will make a huge difference, and I will know that you guys are enjoying my videos. So thank you very much, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.